Hi guys, this is me once again and welcome back to yet another Starcraft English commentary. This is ASL S16 round of 16 group C, and in this group we're going to be having four very exciting players to look out for. The first one we're watching today, the first player actually is going to be Hero, a Zerg player, versus Ample, a Terran player, and yeah, the first map that we're going to be testing the games on is going to be Retro once again. So I think it looks like all of the round of 16 first two games are always going to be played on Retro. The other two players in this group would be also very worth looking out for. It's going to be Bisu and Soki. So this is, in my opinion, a kind of a group of death here. Of course, Hero is one of the top four finishers last ASL. Soki is a very strong Zerg. Bisu, of course, is not a noob, right? I mean, he's very strong, very consistent in daily pro leagues, in KCM, and all of the other tournaments. And of course, Ample is, I mean, he's presumably the seeded 4 player in this group, but I don't think he's seeded 4 quality. He's quite strong. I mean, he's almost like seed 3 or seed 2 player kind of guy. Uh, yeah, so we have everything to look out for, and I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information about myself. So I have been away for some time. I was traveling to 3 different locations over the last month. I was in well, one of the the different cities in my home country, and then I went to Japan for a few days. And today actually I'm casting from Manila, Philippines. So if you are a Filipino Starcraft player or Starcraft fan, hello. Hello. I just ate a big what is it? Abodo or whatever is name of the very famous Filipino dish. Has some chickens and stuff like that. Very delicious. I'm full now, and I'm back in here forecasting with you guys. I've also been having problems lately with the authorities, if you know what I mean, the internet police. So if you are noticing some missing stuff, missing videos, missing channels, missing persons, dead bodies, yep, that's the man being at work here, trying to cut me down, trying to kill me, and trying to put me behind bars. But for the time being, I'm still out here, and I'm very happy to be providing these amazing moments to share these amazing, uh, you know, uh, memories of this, of course, the best real-time strategy game ever with you guys. And by the way, one of you guys, one of my audience, have mentioned uh, on in the comment section that don't scream. So I have to apologize in advance for screaming, but I will not stop screaming. I mean, that's just the way it works here on this channel, or on whatever channel that you're watching this is on. But please bear with me. Of course, I welcome all of your constructive criticism. So if I receive like 6 comments that says don't scream, I possibly will stop screaming for one game. But anyways, back to this game. So Hero versus Ample. It's going to be Z versus T here, the map Retro. Hero is located in the top right of the screen. He's gone for 2 hatcheries and just producing a pair of Zerling to chase down this SCV. On the other side of the map, we're seeing Ample just prepping up for second barracks, engineering bay, and academy here. So it looks like very bio-oriented build for both the players. Ample's wall himself off behind one supply depot, one barracks, and the command center is about completed. This lair for Hero is about, I think, halfway done now. And we're going to be looking forward to the location of the hatchery. There it is. The location of the hatchery is at this choke and completely seen by Ample. So for the time being, Ample is not going to be worried about hidden hatcheries on different locations on this map. This is retro, so it's not actually that easy to hide your hatcheries or your bases. I mean, they're quite in the open. It's very easy to discover, and there are only 12 bases in total. So it's not like there's additional bases. So it looks like we're gonna be seeing lair coming down. Excuse me, spire coming down. The question is though, when is the when is the next hatchery? When is the next base? Because sometimes I've seen the Zerg player kind of slip in a base, right when the spire is about to complete, and that is something that we probably want to watch out for in this game. It looks like Zerglings are coming out in the middle of map. 6 Zerglings to be precise. I'm not sure if they have Zerglings speed. Possibly they do. 5-6 Marines already in the front door, so it's not going to be that big of a problem for Ample to hold again. This, of course, Ample is the underdog here, so he will need to think of something if he wants to defeat a Hero. Hero just have to play his normal style. Of course, that is if we assume he's keeping the same performance as he has in the previous ASL. He looks like 3 more barracks coming down. We're going to be seeing the first medic, and Marine are going to start to poke out a little bit it's not going to be that significant in this area or in this time of the game. And that choke there between the barracks and the supply depot is completely leak what is it, airtight, so there's not going to be anything that can flow through that when we have that fire bat blocking the choke. Okay, very, very nice engagement for Hero to knock down 2 Marines in that attack, and these 3 Marines will not be able to do anything. The 4th one is kind of lagging there. He's like, hello, it's like in one of those movies, war movies or horror movies or whatever, when a group of soldiers or a group of I don't know, musketeers move forward, and then the forward guy is like, oh shit, I see something in the distance, and then when he turns around, all of his teammates are dead, or they kind of like abandon him or something like that. So it's just for a second it just looked like that. Anyways, Mitchell is going to be coming out now. 6 to start, and then 2 more for a total of 8. This firebat is checking the situation on this left island map, and he's got peripheral vision, so you can see that Zerlings are chasing him, but the Zerlings cannot see him, and he's going to be hiding a little bit behind a mineral patch there, just to buy some time. Looks like the turrets are not yet in place. There's 1 turret on the high ground, which is okay for the time being. 7, which is going to start to come in, and Ampo's going to stim. Nice stim to damage severely one of the mutualists. So I'm not so sure if Heroes got anything done there, because one of the mutualists is in the purplish state. We are seeing the 4th hatchery coming up at the top left corner of the screen at the, what is that, the 10 o'clock position. Very, very nice dive in for the mutualist here to check out that SCV, and the position of that turret is kind of weird. Usually you want to build the turrets as close to each other as possible. Okay, this firebat finally finds its way all the way to the bottom left, top left, excuse me, and the fact that that base is so far from Ampo's base means that Hero will have to, spend a lot of time going to chase down that firebat, either with a single mutualist or some Zerglings or something like that. Okay, looks like more mutualists going to be coming. So I think there's a total of 12 now. The maximum you can have plus 1 weapons is done on the medic marine, so they're going to be having a very, very nice advantage to fight against these mutualists. Looks like that firebat is hiding in the corner though. Okay, finally mutualists coming in. There's a turret in this top right corner of the base, and it's taking out the 2nd turret. It's still alive in the back of the corner though, so that's nice. Mutualists are not really grouped together, but now they're grouped up for a full sort of 12 mutualists. Okay, maybe not 12, maybe just around 8 now. And more attack by Hero, but he's not possibly accomplishing anything. Let's see if there are any turrets on this side. Looks like there isn't, but the mutualists don't attack it. It would be much better if he dives in, I think, and attack the SV line and come out, because there's just a single turret in the expansion. But it looks like that's not what Hero is doing. Anyways, these Zerglings are running back. He's probably wondering, where's that firebat, because I saw him just a second ago. Yeah, but anyways, for the time being, Mutualist Harassment is the name of the game. He has so many turrets in the making, but I would say that Ampo isn't doing so bad, man. I mean, Ampo is taking some hits, but he's not taking that much hits. Now the question is, where are the science vessels? Where are the defilers, and what are the timings, right? So for the time being, looks like drones gonna get transferred towards the 10 o'clock positions. The 3rd gas is gonna get taken. These 9 mutualists will possibly stop their excursion here. There's nothing else to be accomplished with this group, because now the power of Medic Marine is gonna get really, really large. The firebat goes out. It's gonna take out 1 drone. No drones are taken, but so much lost mining time, and all of the drones are chased back to where they came from. 1 drone's gonna die. The 2nd drone might be dying soon. Oh my god, this firebat is so fast. It takes out so many drones. And yeah, no, that's the end of the firebat. But that was a nice move by Ampo. Just how crazy it is that a single firebat on Stim can chase down an entire drone line versus a Marine. A Marine could never do that against 5 or 6 drones, and that just shows the power of the firebat's attacks, which is ranged. First of all, is it ranged? No, it's not ranged, but it's better than melee, right? I think it's just melee attack, but it's it has splash damage, and it kills ground units insanely fast. Basically, that's what it is. Anyways, these mutualists gonna be coming in, and Ampo is not doing a good job of grouping his units together. He's losing way too many Marines, but we're gonna be seeing the 1st battalion of troops coming out, a platoon of Marine companions moving to the top left area, but 2 stop lurkers are here. But we're gonna be seeing some oh my god, misstep there by Hero to move the medics, excuse me, the lurkers a little bit too far forward. Right, we're gonna be seeing a small excursion, a small skirmish here on this bottom left. There's no more medic, but the rest of the medic marines are grouping up together, and I'm thinking that Ampo is doing quite well. There's only two medics, excuse me, two lurkers on the high ground, and so if we can, do some kind of the Matrix Marine, it would be great. But of course, we don't have any science vessels at this part of the game yet. Finally, we do save the science vessels, so now it's gonna be time for Ampo to move his entire army back. I think. I mean, why do you even group the army here? I think he just want to make sure that the fourth base cannot get taken by the Zerg player, which isn't a bad idea. Alright, we're seeing a single lurker morphing on this area. Defiler mount is about 80% done now. This group of medic marines is still patrolling the area, and Ampo is holding his area quite well. The marine tried to come in for a dive. It takes out one medic. No, not with a single medic. Now the double science vessel coming out. So by the time the science vessels get to Hero's next, 10 o'clock position, there's gonna be enough energy for 2 irradiate. I think that would take out 2 lurkers. But do we have Nidus Canal? I think Nidus Canal is possibly getting done at this point. Science vessel, yeah, Nidus Canal is completed. So we're officially in late game now, ladies and gentlemen, because there's no way that Ampo can bust Hero in this kind of positions. I mean, he would need to try to go for drop ships, if that's one of the options. Of course, the other option is to do critical attack when the Zerg player is not paying attention, but that's very, very hard to accomplish. All right, we're finally going to be seeing some science vessels activities here in the air, paranormal activities. Very, very nicely done by the science vessels. It's gonna be even better to send them home. Like, why do you even group this group here? Why are we stemming? Okay, we finally get a D matrix, but now the lurkers are coming in. And do we have a second irradiate on those mutualists? No, we don't. But the medic marines are still doing quite strong. And one of the oh my freaking god, those two lurkers are holding this entire ramp, and that was complete failure by Ampo. After that battle is over, well, I guess Hero is still down by about 10 supply. I'm not sure, man. Who got the better exchange? I possibly think that was Hero, because now he's clear for the counterattack on the right side of the map. We're picking up some dropship activities here, but they're going to be meeting this group of Zerglings and, well, whatever, on the right side. But he's completely circumventing that. Ampo's going for the top left corner of the map, while the rest of his army are going to have to engage this group of Zerglings here. And, okay, what do we have? We have a single Zergling that sees the action. This group of 3 lurkers and 4 Zerglings are coming in. Does Ampo turn around? He has 1 Firebat. The Firebat will have a nice time attacking, but the Firebat was sniped. And so now it's going to be just Medic Marines, but we have a nice drop here. And Ampo has also Ground Army. And who is going to be winning against who? Because we're going to be having a slight base trade-ish here. And we are seeing a movement of forces coming over against this Nidus Canal, so that's great. And Medic Marines will need to hide behind the mineral line. Of course, not much can be done if we have defilers everywhere, but that's better than nothing. Where's the rest of the ground army from Ampo? Looks like they're turning around, and we're going to be seeing another drop happening here. There's so much forces getting dropped, but we have some Scourges in the area, maybe, possibly. We have some Scourges, but some of the Marines are not getting dropped correctly, but now they're getting dropped. We need to have some Firebat as well. 4 science vessels coming. We need to get some irradiate on that single Defiler. 1 Defiler is going to hold the entire Terran army here. And yeah, exactly. It holds everything, and nice irradiate. So I guess that means no more Dark Swarm for the time being. The dropship could be the target here. No, he's not targeting the dropship. He's going to try to target the science vessels. Okay, very nice D-Matrix on that dropship. And now these 4 science vessels still, they might be able to do some kind of crazy maneuver like eraser trick or something in the midst of the battle, but it looks like no, that's not going to be the case here. Single D-Matrix Marine is holding up quite well, but that's going to be the end, because now Hero is in Ampo's expansion. He's got a couple of Firebat remaining, but it's not going to be good enough. And we have one more drop attack of the Firebat on the last of the lurkers here, and that lurker dies, so that's going to be the end of that excursion. After this battle is over, Hero 87 supply, Ampo 78. Ampo's got a 3rd base though, so he can saturate it at some point. Very nice, yeah, irradiate, excuse me, plague on that entire group of SCVs. But you know what? Behind this, Hero is still on 3 bases, so that's gonna be his problem. And now we're gonna be seeing a huge counterattack on the 3rd base here. We have a single Marine, so this command center we need to get lifted, I think. And he's pulling back all of his SCV. He's also lifting everything. And Ampo's gonna try to go for the offense now. He thinks that he's gonna be able to accomplish something with his dropships there. We have 1 Marine, 2 Marine, not enough even like ground unit to even deal with this many Zerglings. So I'm not so sure, but looks like we're gonna be having a major counterattack from Ampo. We're having 5 or 6 science vessels in the mix here, which is doing quite great. The fighter got irradiated there, so that means no more Dark Storm, but we might get a plague on the Zerglings. That's not so nice. Alright, anyways, looks like Hero is getting ready to set up his 4th base, whereas Ampo is gonna try to retake his 3rd base here, and the game is gonna kind of restart a little bit. But yeah, Hero's ahead by about 11 supply now, and he's gonna do another backstab from the right side here, while the Terran army is completely out of position. And why does Ampo not pay attention to this right side? He needs to pay attention now, and he sees that Defiler. So that saves the Terran army, man. That could have been a lot worse, man, if this Defiler got towards the main base. And it might get towards the main base of the Terran player now. And it looks like these earlies are going to be on the high ground. Maybe, no. They're not able to get on the high ground. The commentator was showing to us that +2 weapons and +1 armor are done on the Terran army here. Another frontal push by Ampo, why he gets backstabbed in the back. So I don't really like this kind of situation. Why does he keep on sending his forces way too far forward and then get backstabbed in the back? Oh my freaking god, these sciences, what are you doing? Nice Blake, but that's gonna be the end of that group of forces for Ampo. Looks like we have another Plague coming down, or maybe another Dark Swarm. Plague first, and then maybe Dark Swarm later. Maybe that's gonna be the plan, and so many Zerglings are here, so this Defiler can consume all day. We have some nice Firebat in the area that can do some attacks, and these Medic Marines are so weak after those Plague. And look at how quickly the Zerglings eat them up. And this might be the moment of GG soon, because Ampo's army is kind of just doing nothing in the outside of the map, where he gets backstabbed constantly. And yeah, he's gonna try to deter this group of Zerg attacking. Oh my god, he's walking right into the Lurker Spine. Oh, Ampo's losing so much stuff. He just completely forgot that, you know, half of his army was on autopilot there. This attack is completed. There's 3 science vessels returning. What can Ampo do? He will need to decide what to do with his science vessels here. Looks like the Zerg units are converging from all sides. Do we have Ultralisk? We possibly don't have Ultralisk yet, but we might have Ultralisk soon. Nice irradiate on that Defiler. Counter attack on the right side, and Ampo knows about it, so he's sending the rest of his forces on this high ground. He needs to send his Firebat first, and he does get the Firebat on the high ground, so that's nice. He's got more Firebat in the back. The Firebats are attacking, which is a great idea, but it's just so much Zerg meat streaming through, and now the SCV is gonna get attacked. And so many SCVs gonna be falling. I think Zerglings are streaming through. It says, you know, I don't care about your ground forces. I'm just gonna go attack the SCV and cripple your economy. And this is gonna be the moment of truth soon, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Hero 117 supply, Ampo 113. He's got a lot of science vessels though, so that's 1 constellation prize. But against 4 base Zerg with 4 gases is very difficult to fight. And he's getting shredded to pieces. I mean, he's got +3 weapons on his ground army, so that isn't a bad idea. Okay, looks like Hero is just preparing for any kind of counter drop measures, but there isn't much that he can do here, except for the fact that he needs to take care of these 6 science vessels. So the number of science vessels is one of the key reasons why Ampo is not yet GG. Science vessel energy is gonna be just a renewable energy in the Starcraft world. It's just gonna get rejuvenated, recreated, redeployed in just a few seconds. Looks like Ampo's gonna try to head out a little bit more. He needs to land his command center. His command center is getting ready to land here. Alright, looks like more Zerglings coming on the left side, and 2 science vessels get sniped, but still we have 5 more. Another group of Zerglings. 5 we need to engage, and we have a Plague, but I think not good enough because some Firebats already in the area. We have a nice drop by Ampo. This could do something. It's gonna try to take out the Nidus Canal, which is a great idea, and the Nidus Canal does fall, so no more reinforcement, and this base get attacked at just the right moment. And he's gonna try to take out some drones maybe, or just go and hide in the corner. Firebat against Zerglings with speed, cracklings rather, and the battle is decided. The victor, the vanquisher, is gonna be Hero. He's got 3 more Zerglings still in the mix, trying to attack some SCVs. And yeah, anyways, but is Hero gonna close the game out soon? Because he's got several chances to close it out, but he's still here fighting against battle cruisers. The battle cruisers are hiding in the corner. Alright, 1 battle cruiser gets sniped. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, Ultralisk comes out, but very good timing for the science vessels to cast the energy. And we're gonna be having this Ultralis attacking and just buying some time here in the back. But let's take a look at Ample's third base. He's barely holding on, but he's still doing okay. The fifth base hero is coming up though at the 12 o'clock position. So I think that I mean the game is quite fun for us to watch. A single Ultralis mix up on here. This Ultralis is very strong, but that 5-bat buys so much time for Ample here. 2 more Ultralis comes out, but they've been damaged from before. So yeah, the Marine, run for your lives, man. Get up on this high ground and try to attack it. And that Ultralis dies after having 5 kills. And now more Zergling streaming through this third base, and no 5-bats in sight. So that bunker's gonna fall very quickly. Sciences are coming out, but so many Scourges come through, and they will be attacking one of the Science Vessels at once. I think the rest of the Marine gets on the high ground, so that's great. But do we have 5-bat? We don't, and so many Scourges come through and takes out, what is this, just 3 Science Vessels remaining, and this is possibly gonna be the end of the game, I think. Hero 127 supply, Ample only 73. Ample is still holding on quite well. He still has his third base, so that's the consolation prize. But no, that's gonna be the end. Ample's GG. Thanks for watching. If you like, guys, if you buy me a coffee, the link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye bye.